Yo, welcome back to the channel, the series, the epic weekly Super Auto Pets playthrough. I opened the game, and this is going on. Not really sure what is what. Bill, shout out to the Bilby. Shout out to the little hermit crab. That's so cute. We got a lime. I don't know where these pets are involved. I see some changes going on. UI scale set. Okay. I'm not reading through this. Just don't want to right now. We're here to play the weekly pack. I have not looked at it just yet. There are a couple achievements available for me. But all those pets that I'm looking at are in the newest pack, the danger pack. So we're just gonna try to get a solid 10 win based off what I'm seeing here. Dude, I don't know. I'm looking at this real Velociraptor, but what food perk do you want? Ability does. Is this the pet's ability or the Kawano just does 10? I don't know. We gonna find out. Let's hop into it. How was your guys' week? How did you guys do? Adjacent friend attack. Yeah. We're probably gonna buy both of those. Because of a matching set. I'll freeze the peach. Just in case we have to buy it. I guess I'll buy the Bombus. Dal Bami. Don't mind this team name. Don't mind that too much. Let's be the overexcited crux. I really like last week's weekly. I played it a lot. I got all the achievements that I needed in it as well. I ended up getting the Weasel. I don't know what the tier 6 guy is. I'll take the question mark, Bushman. Oh, dude, they got Frog in this pack? Yeah, I'm gonna freeze the Frog. Bunch of frog freezers. Whatever that means. Yeah, I like a frog no matter what, because then I can just scale an early pet and just be attached to him and then just be able to trade all those stats later, assuming we get lucky with frogs. I usually get pretty good frog luck, I will say. I do get pretty lucky on the frogs. This looks like a win, but what's better than looking like a win is just getting a win. So we're 2 for 2. 5 hearts left still, of course. I would, the Honduran white bat. I do like the look of that. I'm gonna sell this guy. I'm gonna get our frog involved. I think this guy we're just gonna invest in. Not that his ability is even that crazy though. But if we just feed him a bunch. Nah, I feel like if we feed a farmer mouse too. Because this guy is going to benefit from having other people be stronger. So let's feed the farmer mouse and then just buy all the farmer mouse. I did want this, but now I don't. Now I just want duplicates, and that is duplicates for sure. Is there any other food we'd rather have? No, we could freeze the fresh water. Give this guy some attack. There's a shrimp. Is there cell tech in this weekly? I don't see what the tech is yet. I'm really not too sure. I'm seeing a pufferfish with a lamprey. That could be cool in the back. And then just have a bunch of things that spawn things and die things. Because a lamprey triggers after every time a friend faints? That doesn't even sound right, but I think it's right. I don't know. Let's see if we can beat the jiggly doggies. It's looking like a bloodbath here. In favor of us. Some corn cob stats going out, but we have these 2 bombuses ready to snipe. And we live, dude. That's 3 for 3. That's 3 for 3. We could level up this turn. We're not going to. Freshwater to him. Let's hopefully just get something we can put on for stats. We could give bro 3 attack and also weakness for this 1 turn, knowing we'd probably replace it with like a Brussels sprout next turn if we're lucky. Kind of a risky move. I'm actually going to go for the combine. If I put this here, and it triggers. Does it trigger that? Let's find out. And let's put this farmer mouse there. Do we want a 6-6 or a 4-4? Let's go with the 4-4, I guess. Then we'll just buy this extra farmer mouse now and then be able to level up next turn, have the empty slot open. I got the pony. Feeding some apples. There might be some tech with that. I didn't even look for that. There's so see that's the dope. Okay, this attacking didn't trigger that, which I didn't think it would, but I was a little curious just to see if it somehow would make it happen. We are not gonna make this win happen, I don't think. We needed a couple of different things to go our way. But entirely luck based. We did not have the tech to do that. So we're gonna combine, see what we get for a level up. We get the locust and we also get a blowfish. I think I just called it the pufferfish. If there's anybody in the comments mad at me about that, fuck off. Okay, you guys don't actually have to fuck off. But I do have like a quick story time as we're playing this. I think I'm just investing farmer mouse, getting ready to swap, and that's all I'm doing. I bought the peach even though these foods are available. Just trying to be a little conservative. I will get a Brussels sprouts. I did a recent stream with a friend playing Among Us, and I don't play a lot of Among Us. Before I played, I had 86 minutes logged in the game, and this one dude wanted to kick me out and vote me out because I got a role name wrong. It's either the mechanic or the engineer, which I still don't even know what the right one is, but I was like, yeah, dude, like, I'm the engineer, like, I can teleport or vent. And the guy's like, you got the name wrong, you're clearly the imposter. And I'm like, no, I clearly just don't play this game. And he thought I was like trying to big brain it, and it's like, dog, I couldn't even, I don't know, I do not have the capabilities to big brain. We're gonna Brussels sprout this dude knowing that we're still gonna get rid of him. I'd like to do this and level up, but it's not the move. Fairy dust to make this guy trigger again is an idea. It's not like a really good one, but it's something that'll help us instead of just doom rolling for stuff we're not gonna buy. So it'll help us get like 1 extra HP and also the 2 mana off. I do think it's interesting that this melee appear, it doesn't have a limit on how much health it can gain. For a tier 1, I think that's very interesting because I feel like a lot of the tier 1s, it's like the silk moth. If a friend ahead gets hurt, it replenishes its health by 1, but it only triggers twice. I think this is interesting that this doesn't have a limit to it. Obviously, it is only 1 health per, but I still find that rather interesting, you know? And it still works out and is pretty even. This guy is getting pretty big for what we have now. This is going to be a 4-8 coming out here. And we don't even have to trigger our blowfish, dude. Like, man shadizzle. Cool name. I will do the frog. We'll get the tier 5. Axolotl or a foxolotl? I don't know if the axolotl is going to be good. Axolotl with a walrus, I'm seeing to give the thing. Axolotl with the real velociraptor to replenish that. But look at the food perks we have available. We have popcorn, we have the Kiwano, maple syrup, which I'm like hella on, Brussels sprout, and salt. That's not really good foods. Squirrel just get discounts food. It doesn't generate any other different foods. There is honey available through the bear. There's popcorn available through this guy, but that's not, there's also just popcorn. It's interesting, but it's not like super interesting at the same time. I think a fox is interesting because of how much food scaling there is compared to other packs. I feel like this is more like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 3 times 6. That's decent. Am I block? What foods am I blocking? I'm blocking cherries. I'm blocking the wall chicken. I'm blocking the Geechee red pea and the salad bowl. So yeah, I think a fox could be good. I think a fox is also going to be good because there's no pill in the shop. I think I've had it like once where I've had a fox on the team and he ends up dying. And it's not my fault, I swear. Like, it just happens. Faint, give 3 random friends plus 1 run for each food. This says eat in this turn. So this is interesting with the fox. That's like decent synergy. But I think, excuse my language, I think I hate the blue jay because it's not permanent stats. It's temporary stats for a tier 5. And I don't really like that. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Will I freeze it though? It works well with our farmer mouse for now. It would be like sell this dude and sell this dude and get both of these dudes. I don't really want to sell this guy because of the level up opportunity. I am looking at the quail chick, by the way. Yeah, it's only the frontmost friend. It's double in battle. Dude, he would work so well with our farmer mouse. Yeah. Yeah, that's literally more stats than the blue jay gives. Oh, our ability doesn't trigger though because it dazed. The dazed plant guy is really good. I don't know what his name is right now. Also, our fairy dust got replaced by Tasty. Yeah. We're getting our booty licked is what came to my mind. I really wish I didn't commit to that. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good team. Sea Cucumber is really good. Might have to try to pick that up. So, are we really gonna sell this dude? Yeah. So look, this guy eats. This guy's in the most front, and he'll get more stats from that guy fainting. Still gonna swap this onto somebody else. Freeze the salad for the fox to do the thing. And oh, but if he eats food, he's just gonna transform immediately. We don't want him to transform unless it's in battle. So how do we do this? We buy the salad and hope for the best. Boom. Just gotta rip it. Fox will get a Brussels sprout and chill in the back, just being like a hella good unit. Which I love. Let's see what we can do. This one. Their quail evolves and makes that guy stronger. This ability will trigger to anybody. It transformed the frog. I thought it would just give 2/2, but it simply just transformed him. We hit their blowfish. Destroys the Russell. We're looking like we're winning this. We have to hope that this pufferfish doesn't hit the blowfish, and that's a win, yeah. 6 wins, 3 hearts left on turn 9. We are primed for a 10 win, I do believe. Indubitably. A squirrel would be dope. Just a big food build. Are we swapping onto the blowfish? What's the lamprey's real ability? Friend faints, deal 1 damage to the nearest friend ahead. Yeah, dude. Let's we are gonna get the lamprey and we're gonna do a blowfish and lamprey build with some food. So I'm gonna freeze the squirrel. I don't really want this fox to eat cherries, but I will have him eat a piece of chocolate. Holy smokes. We don't need more frog because we only need tier 4. We only need tier 2 to swap to a tier 4 pet, and this is good. We could swap this turn. We could swap right now. We could swap right now. And plug in the squirrel for next turn. This guy faints. He feeds this dude who will puff the blow fish, that is. We have another blowfish ready, and we have a fox ready. If the fox eats the chocolate, that's good. If it didn't, still would have been good because we had the squirrel discounting the chocolate. They are running a blowfish. They're also running a koala. So that's pretty cool. He's going to get eucalyptus. I don't think it takes 4 less damage. So this will still hit, and it'll still trigger the blowfishing. Okay. Our blowfish is going to trigger twice. Axolotl in the back. Hit the blowfish again. I don't love that for us. Axolotl gets some eucalyptus. We are losing. I like their macaw, bro. Is the macaw just +2 to anybody? Highest to your friend. Yeah, I knew they changed it, but I didn't know what they changed it to. This guy's gonna eat a chickpea. We're gonna level up first. Each food this has, man. I think it's gonna be the black bear. I think it'll be the black bear here. We're gonna transform this guy. Didn't. I always think it'll trigger the ability before that happens. The Osprey is in this pack. Yeah, cool. Yeah, we're gonna move on from that. We're gonna get the black bear involved. Something like that. And honestly, feed him maple syrup so he eats, and then roll. It doesn't really matter what this fox eats. We're gonna get the farmer crow because this will do more for our black bear as opposed to just having one corn cob. We'll be able to get 3 corn cob. So yeah, we'll probably sell farmer mouse for farmer crow, and that's our team. And that's it. Fox gets the fairy dust, so jump front it do. Tony triggered many times. This does not look good, man. I don't think if both of those hit the dolphin, we win. But they don't. And now there's too many guys for us to take out. It was close, but no cigar. No cigar. I feel like we're a little weak, but I also don't feel like we're like crazy behind the cusp here. I'm going to feed both of these to the dude. Yeah, popcorn me. Popcorn and freeze the sushi. I like the sushi. Is the fox eating the right most food every time? Is this like official? Yes, it is. I remember when the fox used to eat random food. Oh my god. Yeah, Elton John reference in the middle of the Super Auto Pets video. Thank you guys for coming to watch that. Yeah, Black Bear Blowfish is a build I've never done before. It is very fascinating. I think I found the tech within the tech here. We win these. We win these. I don't know how we're gonna get too much stronger. We have a very limited clock, but as long as the black bear is eating, the blowfish getting level up helps. Oh, dude, we wanted to get a lamprey. We're not doing that now, but dude, lamprey, blowfish, I. And then a saber tooth in front to summon some mammoths, and then what kind of scaling can we even get? Just like fox, sea cucumber. Yeah. What are we doing here? I'm thinking about just feeding that to the blowfish. It's not like we're gonna get armor for him or like anything better. I guess maple syrup is better because he'll take less damage. So we'll feed that to him. We'll buy this. And then we'll roll so the fox does go to eat something. It's gonna be the right most. Oh no. I'm not doing fox next turn. I'm not. Black Bear is eating 3 food this turn. This guy's ability. Okay, so the Kawano adds to the ability literally, and it doesn't add to the ability of him taking people's health. So the Koana would actually been really good on the blowfish. We're learning in real time though. Can't really complain. I don't think we have enough beans for this toast. That's how I'm gonna word this. We weren't too far off, and I can't be mad at a 7 win on the first go. We got a little confused with the Koano, and the fox wasn't after a little while. Let's get the spooky man. We'll take the pigeon and Baku. Tell my boy Baku we gone. The squeaky sardines. I don't think fish be making noises like that. I don't think they be squeaking like that. They do today. And we take a loss on the first one. That's okay. I think we can get a 10 win. If we just got to adjust our play like a little bit. We're still going to go frog stats. I think I'm going to, yeah. 1-6. I think I'd rather have a 2-7. Now freeze the fresh water. We're going to go for the frog swap again. I think that'll just be handy. Yeah, I think it's my favorite way to play. Like early game tech and stats. That hitting that was really unfortunate because now this guy has to step up. And we don't have enough. We're going to drop a heart going into the game. Which obviously, yeah, we are going to drop a heart. I did pick some of the worst bets. But I kind of thought we would have tied that. I feel like we were a little better than what actually happened, but that's okay. Brenda had hurt or 5 enemy attacks. We haven't won with the Taken yet, so I'm inclined to take that one over the Pygmy Hippo. And we will. This guy is pretty buff, and he's only going to get buffer. And a shrimp. I'll go with the drop bear. Because then we'll get another trigger here. And let's make the pigeon spooked instead of the Taken. Can freeze the freshwater still and just put it on our Baku. We will need to see some frogs soon before I keep investing in this. Monsieur Baku. We're dominating this one. But I'm really jealous. They have a level 2 frog. And that makes me jealous. That makes me a little mad and a little sad. We'll just call it jealous. We're still going to dominate this team, though. Okay, not dominate is a stretch. Dominate's a little stretch. Actually, nah. Look how big that dude got. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's freshwater. Let's get this pigeon off. Let's feed our Taken because we're going to try to keep him. Second frog is dope. Thought that was another one. I think this guy is the next dude to get sold, so I'm not going to freeze him for the level up. Little risky. I can argue both sides of it. You guys in the description, let me know what you would do if you were the handsome YouTuber known as Aquatius playing Super Auto Pets on Monday. Our Taken is not going to get as much run on this one. And we have to deal with an 8-8 dog, a 9-9 dog, which we're close to beating. One attack. If I put the pigeon breadcrumb on the bush for some reason, we would have won. Like I said, for some reason, that would have been a really questionable move. I'm gonna, ooh, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna sell. We're gonna run double drop bear, and honestly, Brussels sprout here. I know if I put it here, it gets another trigger, but I'm playing a different game right now. I'm playing a different game. We're going to wait for the level up to turn 7 and get a tier 5. I don't know what tier 5 we're looking to get, but one of them for sure. Drop bear. Yes, take out the Taken. Let's go. And then the blowfish is absolutely going to do its thing, but we're doing the thing a little bit better here. We'll get our second win. We are down 2 hearts. It's still an uphill battle for sure, but sometimes you need that pressure and you need that challenge. Let's buy this drop bear. See if we get any more dupes. We just want to get like another frog. Because honestly, I'll swap onto a blowfish again. I think blowfish looks like the best pet to get. from what I saw, people do be playing with this dolphin, which I think the dolphin is dope, especially because it's pink and pretty. The Taken's gonna get a lot better on this run. Drop Bear is gonna do drop bear things. See, we really came up, man. We did take some big losses on that first 2 turns, but we came up here, man. We're gonna get the II. The II is good. So 8 enemy attacks, it summons 2 lemurs, and it gives all friends +3/+3. I think that's a pretty good ability. I'm tempted to chickpea the Baku to see if I can get a different tier 1. I don't know what. Not that one. Oh, but we get the level up. I will wait until the next turn for that. Drop Bear, I'm like, yeah, we could push that, but I think just getting that is better and not freezing is better because we want to get frogs. We want to get frogs. This guy's not. I don't think the drop bear's staying. Even if I do stay with the Taken, I wouldn't prefer a drop bear. It does help with the ability. I don't know. Now I'm torn because I know I need this achievement, but I'm also not getting them, and I also know that I just want to get a 10 win. I'm not going to force getting the achievement in this moment right now. Our II is absolutely going to trigger, which is cool too. We get to see that happen and give stats to all of our friends. So that's good. Locust didn't eat anything that turn. That's 4 wins for the boy. I'm the boy in that sentence. Let's go. We're still waiting for the level up, so we're just going to feed and invest in our Umbrella Bird. I'm going to roll instead of investing this turn to try to get some frog energy. Cool. Freeze the chickpea to transform him after I level him up. I don't know what the real reason is getting the most out of our tier 1 and getting a pigeon to be able to sell. But that's quite a long shot, so I'm just gonna go without it, and that's okay. This team looks like, excuse my language, a bunch of pets. This doesn't look like any synergy. So maybe we'll be able to make a move happen here. They will be spawning dudes. That's like all they got, huh? Our II will trigger just because of how strong this guy is. Actually, no, we won't even go enough turns. That's interesting team. I don't know how they're winning. We have 2 level ups this turn to get a tier 6 that we want. We get 2 real Velociraptors. So the best thing you can do with a real Velociraptor is replace the Kawano and have an Axolotl. We could sell this dude, buy this dude, sell this dude to get +4/+4 or +1 30 turns. We're gonna do that one. And then we're gonna get the real Velociraptor. We're gonna be going for a crazy little pivot. Put the real Velociraptor in the back because I know I'm gonna keep him. I don't think the II is gonna stay. We're gonna try to get the Lamprey and we're gonna try to get the Blowfish to put these stats somewhere. I don't think we're gonna go for a tier 6 swap, so we're just gonna keep the frog unfrozen. I see the sea cucumber though, and I like that too. So what's the team that we really want, right? Real Velociraptor, Lamprey, Blowfish, sea cucumber, Axolotl. Is that too much to ask for? Certainly not asking for a little. I will say it is not asking for a little to try to get all that stuff. But who am I? Who am I to not take this risk in the game of Super Auto Pets? They have a pretty good team with the koala being able to get hurt and then the Bongai cardinal fish removing attack. This guy triggers 5 times, giving +10. +10 to all of his friends. Brussels sprouts re-trigger for us. The II is going to trigger, almost giving everybody some stats and some run. fall a little bit short of that, and we will fall perfectly into a tie. I love when the game just works out like that. I'm gonna get this dude on the team this turn. Sell the II. I think the II is gonna be better to have. We're gonna get rid of the Taken. We're going to buy the Blowfish. We're going to swap stats. We don't have to sell this guy, but he certainly can't stay here. Sea Cucumber in full effect. Axolotl is home. Put the Axolotl in the bag. We want the maple syrup here for now. And then he'll get... Dude, we're winning. Hold on. So what do we want now? We really just came up on that turn. We want to get the lamprey and we want to get a Kawano. And then like Brussels sprouts. Because we can't really... This guy returns his perk to one friend. Even if we level him up, it won't trigger twice on the Blowfish. It'll just be another friend. So maybe we don't even look to level up at all. And we just be happy that he's doing one thing. But no. We want maple syrup on everybody so everybody can get more stats. The Kawano triggers and hits our Blowfish. Dude, we're winning. Dude, we're winning. We're winning, bro. I would like to get rid of this II before something bad happens. And that's good because we get rid of it. 5 enemy attacks. So they're going to trigger right now. They hit our II. Our II is still going to activate because it'll activate even after. Cool. I know we were already winning, but I like seeing it activate. I just like seeing it all go down, man. We're just looking for levels now. Axolotl level is pretty nifty. And I'm not really too interested in getting either of those. We just want lamprey. I'll put this on the sea cucumber. I guess. I don't know. We need to get rid of this turtle. The turtle and the Takin, dude. I ain't even ever thought of that. That just makes so much sense. That makes too much sense. That's why I haven't thought of it. That guy's gonna be... That guy is big. Oh, dude, the grizzly is about to pop. We did not get that. We need to snipe him right now. That grizzly is going to do some work, dude. Because look, now they got the 1835, dude. You guys would think I'm talking about something that happened that year. I don't know. I don't know history too well. I know a little, but not too specifics. We're down to 2 hearts. We get a level up. Lamprey would have been nice. Can't force it. I do see the potential in a grizzly. Enemy elements are 2 times worse. So does this mean I get +4/+4? I don't know. I do not know. Maple syrup on our sea cucumber. Blowfish level up next turn. I was going to say if we live, but then I realized we had 2 hearts, and that's good. I think we beat this team. I like their bottom guy Cardinal Fish. This is 5, remove 6 attack from everyone. Okay, yeah. It looked like it was just doing random enemies, but then I realized the attack on everybody was already so low. That's not the best, but it's also still really good because it puts our II in the back. Oh, I hate that it had to hit the Blowfish, dude. It was not good that it hit the Blowfish there. We needed it to hit anybody else and we would have won. The 1 out of 4 chance was not to our benefit. And now we're left with 1 heart, man. We will get a Blowfish level up. No lamprey involved. I'm just going to buy the sushi. I think it's the best chance of us winning here. Our team is good, but I guess it's not good enough, man. Oh no, we're stomping this team. This team ain't shit. I'm sorry, bro, but this team ain't nothing. Oh, kind of forgot that the bat would trigger on the what's that guy's name? Squid. The ink sprayer. See, this is what's really gonna happen. Everybody's gonna get toasty, and then this guy doesn't trigger because he only has 2 triggers now. It's been like that. I just kind of forgot. 1 HP and we live in 7 hearts now. Popcorn on our axolotl, popcorn on our real velociraptor. These are the questions. Real velociraptor because tier 6, I guess. And we could just buy both of these. I'll buy one and then roll to see if I get anything of interest. I'll opt to do that this turn. I still want to see the lamprey. If I get the lamprey, I will be buying them. But we're not really getting too lucky with that, and that's okay. We get lucky with the blowfish getting hit, being able to do 6 damage and 6 damage. We're getting stats, we're giving stats. We're taking damage, we're dealing damage. Amazon River Dolphin hits the blowfish again. Does it just hit the strongest? Deal 6 damage to its target. Oh, so it always attacks the guy in the front. That's cool. That's cool, man. Well, unless it gains its own attack. But I think we benefited pretty well from it hitting us that time. I wish there wasn't a 3rd Bloodhound because... Oh, a 2nd one. A Fire Pup. Sorry, that's not a Bloodhound. Where did I get Bloodhound from? I don't know, man. There we go. We get some lemurs involved. I don't see a world where we lose this one. And that's good. 8 wins, baby. Excuse me. Let's buy a pizza. Let's buy a sushi. These are both pets, for sure. Oh my god, dude, the albatross works with the blowfish. I never realized that. I don't think I've ever used those two together. They are both in the turtle pack, aren't they? I don't know. Probably. Sea cucumber, still holding on to hope that I get the lamprey. It's not even that good with this team, but I just want him. I just want him now at this point. Let's hope we get some serious snipes on the bear. I'm very blessed that the maple syrup was replaced, even though the sea cucumber triggered it. I didn't think it would work like that. Very happy it worked like that. We need to hit this bear 2 more times. We have 2 triggers coming up. It hits the dolphin. It hits... Oh, dude, we're going to have a couple of triggers because the fire pups. They've only attacked twice. There's the 3rd attack. 2 attacks going out now. We're not making contact with the grizzly, man. It's okay. Our II didn't get hurt. It's not going to trigger, though. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, we did not want it to hit the sea cucumber. But I also think we didn't want... No. It doesn't matter what it hits. We win. Dude, let's go. Dude, let's go. I'm kind of interested in the albatross at this point. I think their II is doing good. I'm just kind of being a hater because I didn't want them. Brussels sprout for the axolotl. Red pea to force the win. Here we go, dude. Let's see if we can get the 10 win here. 51 health on this tortoise. Oh, they have a great team. We just need to have our snipes on point. And by that, we just need to hit this II twice. We need to hit the II twice in the back. It has 12 health. We're dealing 6. There's 1 snipe to it. Oh, dude, if that landed. If that landed. Here we go. We got 2 chances again because of the dolphin. We're not hitting it. We're going to have 2 chances again now. Hit Cerberus. Cerberus is going to do a fire pup, meaning we're going to have 2 chances again. No, fire pup does 8 damage. We're not hitting their freaking II, dude. But we have a lot more stats than they do. And we also have our own II. AA or II? Have I been switching back and forth? Probably. Their II is level 3 though. True and real. True and real. We get a mammoth off of this, which is really good because look at that math working out for us to have 6 attack, but now we actually have 8 attack. And that's what I call music part 16, Super Auto Pets Weekly. There's a 10 win, guys. And I'm only playing 2 this week, man. I gotta go take my grandmother for blood work in a couple minutes. So, turn 16, 10 win on this weekly. Guys, this is a food-based weekly without having food, really. It really is a lot of food-based stuff. I would say go for the tortoise and the dolphin. I think it's good, but it's not consistent. But those are 2 pets that you can get early, and they can carry pretty late game. And you saw what the cardinal fish did in unison with them. I like pets like the frog to swap stats because you can invest in something and then not have the sunken cost fallacy. You're still able to swap and get off of it, especially if you get more frogs to level up. Grizzly bear is cool, and I think you can benefit a lot from having pets that spawn things like the saber-toothed tiger and Cerberus. Obviously, these are all tier 6s, so other pets that spawn things being the locust, you just have to feed it stuff. The tardigrade, true and real. The II does spawn stuff, but that's 8 attacks, and the grizzly needs 5 attacks to the trigger. I think the grizzly bear is one of the best tier 6s in the game, so if you can get that. There's the bear that spawns honey. Shout out to the bear. Shout out to Jeremy Allen White. Shout out to the Osprey, which also summons things. It'll summon up to 3 things if you level it up, right? Which is ideal for sure. And then it'll also summon a golden retriever because the groundhogs do trumpets, and that's all I got, man. This is a cool weekly. This is like a pretty good weekly. I'll be playing it a couple of times through the week. I urge you guys to join the Discord, man. I post in there when I'm playing Super Auto Pets, just like in my spare time, and we run a couple of versus lobbies. We had 5 people total play the other night, just off of a random message, which I think is cool. So if you guys want to be involved in that, link to my Discord is in the description, as well as the Super Auto Pets Discord. Remember to make somebody smile, whether it's yourself, family member, a loved one, a friend, a stranger. Keep spreading that positive energy. Remember, love always wins. Thank you guys for watching the video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace, love, and gratitude. This is Aquatius, signing off.